We are live and in living color. And Trends is somewhere. Trends, where are you? We have a new add-on tonight. And apparently we need to go do more looking around for shit. There he is. Alright, so what all dimensions do we got to look at? I know we got to go to the Nether, and I know we got to go to the end. There's no new ores in the overworld. That makes this easier. Alright, so we're looking at GT Classic Expansion, which is adding some of the GT 2 through 4 content in here. So we have like conveyor covers, advanced machine blocks, but I don't know what, if any, we're going to need them for. Flint tools that have fire aspect on them. A alloy furnace. There's an implosion compressor. Industrial electrolyzer. Ho, 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 ho. What else was there? Oh yeah, the alloy furnace itself. Where is that weakening machine at? I seen it just a little bit ago. That was the first thing I seen when I came in here. There it is. Alloy smelter. So we've got all kinds of that stuff to play around with. But I think tonight we're mainly just looking at World Gen, seeing how it goes, and then we can do some of the other stuff in the next server, but we wanted to make sure the World Gen was working fine while we were on this one. I can build the machines and check them out here, but alright, let's go to the Nether. Alright, so Nether, we have 3 ores, right? We have the 3 from GT2, Sphalerite, Cinnabar, and Pyrite. Okay. Alright, so you probably have the most open map of area, so you pick which way we're going. And don't make me fly too damn much. I don't like flying. But if we have to go over this lava lake, I can deal with that. Either west or south. Well, let's go west. Looks like I can possibly get over there without flying too much. Oof. Glowstone. Hold on. Why did I bring frickin' cables with me from a... Why did I not leave these back at home? Brought a bunch of shit I don't need. Alright, let's go this way. I hear that screaming bitch, but I don't know where she's at. Well, it looks like we're going to be doing a bit of digging. Let me get out the jackhammer. Oh, shit. Never mind that. That ain't getting us anywhere. Hold on. Let's go down here. Well, wait a minute. How far up is Cinnabar? Cinnabar is up pretty high, right? We're only at 52. I could go up a little bit, and we can just go until we see Cinnabar. And if I remember correctly, Cinnabar is up high, Sphalerite's in the middle, Pyrite's on the bottom. So let's try that. Well, you're in a quantum suit, so it's not too big of a deal, but I like to warn people, be careful following me, because there's a good chance there will be liquids on your head. I'm a little bit dangerous when it comes to mining. Alright, well, we found floor. Damn it, stop mining out all my netherrack. Oh, hold on. Dude, this frickin' rock cutter is way too fast. I enchanted it too much. Kicks the shit out of netherrack now. I can literally mine netherrack faster with my... Bitch! Shoot at me, you cunt! Ha! Fuck you. Did you see what I did to the electric tool recipe? No I didn't. What'd you do? What you did? Let's see here. Rock cutter? That's the wrong thing. Diamond dust, titanium plates. You didn't change that, did you? Jackhammer, titanium plates. The jackhammer is supposed to be titanium rods, just so you know, not plates. The rock cutter's right. The jackhammer's not. Chainsaw takes steel plates. Diamond drill. Regular drill takes steel instead of refined iron now. You can go for that. Wait a minute. Let me look. Did you change the mining laser? Or is that something he'd already changed? Where it takes the titanium plates, the 360 helium cell, the ruby. You changed it? Okay. Cool, because I like that thing not being so early. Because the mining laser, especially with all the settings that Spiger has on it, is OP as fuck. I have no reason to carry a freaking bow, because I can just set this thing on targeting and blast the shit out of anything. And I know back on the 110 testing server, I went down to bedrock and just pointed up with long range on and walked and just shot out like an entire chunk of shit to put ocean generators down. What are you holy shitting about? Still don't see any of your ores. Mining laser, not mining drill. But yes. It was easy, man. I just went down to bedrock and I actually have a video of it, but I just went down to bedrock, aimed up, and it didn't go all the way to the surface, but it went damn near to the surface. I think I was only like 10 blocks away. Something like that. I emptied out a big ass fucking thing. Yeah, maybe not. Oh, wait a minute. Is that discolored or... Yeah, that's not an ore. Never mind. Just my eyes playing tricks on me. That one netherrack looked a little orange. There's people thinking I'm crazy placing netherrack instead of flying, but I don't like flying. Flying annoys me. Alright, let's go over this way. Hey, there's another fortress over here. Is that one of yours or his fluids over there? It certainly looks like one. So, yep, right there's a new chunk. See the ores? Bitch. Now, your ores may be a little dense, man. That is a lot of ores. Look at that wall over there, man. There is a shit ton of them. Shift button, do not fail me. Holy crap, this is a lot. Did you bring any glass tubes? Suck ass, bitch. Where is this lava? Can you take that up there and pick and block that fucking lava off? It's gonna annoy the piss out of me. Ooh, hey. Hi, friendo. He didn't give me head. What an asshole. Hey, you're supposed to be playing with lava, not with blazes. Hey. Get dead. Get dead. Shit, you spawned a lot of them. Well, we might as well take some rods with us, I guess. Alright, so is that iron? Or is that one of yours? Because I know you said you added Invar and something. What was the other one you added? So they're going to be yellowish, right? So that's probably iron right there. Alright, I need to go mine one of these ores. One, to make sure you did the drop right. Okay, so you did do the... You got your shocker box on you, right? Because I'm completely full of shit. Yeah, you might need to turn this generation down just a little. Not the size of the veins. I'm fine with the size. Just how often they spawn. Because look at that down there. Look at all that pyrite. You got like 2 of them down there. Alright. I'm going to move your T up. I'm going to put my shit right here. In this little corner. Most of it's useless shit anyways. Nobody's going to care about. But put it in there anyways. Hey, stop shooting at me. You cunt. Now you're dead. Alright, so I got zinc when it ends sphalerite. Now, did you do this on a chance thing? Yeah, looks like you did. Good. Although I'm getting zinc a lot more often than I did in GT2, but eh. What the hell are you bitching about, Junior? Shut up. No yellow garnets, or is that a really low chance? Really low chance. Okay. Now, let's see. Rock cutter. I get the ore, right? Okay, let's see. Processing-wise, what we get from that. Industrial grinder, we get 5 sphalerite, 2 zinc, and a small yellow garnet dust. This recipe ID thing, is that a localization you need to fix, or is that gotta stay that way? Or it says recipe ID item.gc classic.dust sphalerite. Hey, stop pushing me around, you fucking pigman. Yeah, it's something I need to fix. Okay. And then if we just macerate it, we get 4 sphalerite dust. Huh. If you put it in a crusher, you get 2, but if you put it in a macerator, you get 4. That's kind of fucked up, the way IE's grabbing that recipe. Let's go look at... Holy shit balls. Fire in a hole. He didn't give me head. He gave me a sword, coal, and bones. No head. What an asshole. That was a lot of fucking blazes. Ouch, you dick. How am I not hitting him? And that time. Oh shit. Hello. Watch it, Trins. Alright, I'm trying to get over here to this damn cinnabar. Everything wants to keep shooting my ass. Ouch! I think you hit me with your sword. My ass is on fire. Prefer my ass to not be on fire. There's the cinnabar. Alright, let's do this so we don't lose it. Hopefully. Shit. Who the fuck shot me? Who's the candy ass little no good son of a bitch? Damn it, don't die in a fucking nether of fire. Alright, you drop. Ow, what the hell is catching me on fire? Did you hit me with your sword? Or is that fucking ore catching my ass on fire? Where's there another blaze at? The hell is he? Okay, cinnabar. I'm getting cinnabar. There we go. Now I got the rare drop of redstone. That's what I was looking for. Now give me the ore. Cinnabar ore. Industrial grinder. We get cinnabar, redstone, small glowstone. And that one needs to be fixed too. Let's see. Did you not add... That's GT Classic. Okay, so you get it in there. Did you get these recipes from GT2? Because I think cinnabar is supposed to drop sulfur, not glowstone. I know in GT4... Oh, Ultimate. I know GT4 had sulfur, not glowstone. Because when I was doing my GT4 world, I had to find a bunch of cinnabar just to make my first CESU battery. That's why I brought it up. Alright, so that looks decent. Now we need to get down to the pyrite, so I guess I'll just fly my ass down there. It's down there pretty far. Motherfucker. I hope you got some food on you. These assholes keep shooting me. I'm gonna die. Alright, pyrite. Pyrite. Thank you. Are you still eating his food? Alright, pyrite. Sulfur. 5 of those. Need to fix that one too. Okay. That looks good. So now we need to go to the end, right? Other than looking for your fluids, but I'm sure they spawn. And like I said earlier, I ain't got a use for them yet, so I really don't give a shit. Alright, do you have any idea where we came into this mess at? Because I seriously don't remember. Were we up high? I think we were up there. Yeah, we're only at 51. We gotta go up. We're down too damn low. Yes, Trins, I know I'm full of shit. Shut up. I'll get there as soon as I go home. Bad as Greg, always telling me I'm full of shit. Tell me something I don't already know. Seriously, I have no idea how the hell we got here. I'm thinking it might be right over there, but no, it wasn't there. It wasn't there. Found it, I think. I don't know where you are. Well, if you found a bridge, that's probably it. At least the bridge I took. I don't even see you on my map. Fuck it. I'm flying for it. Shit, why does that say disabled? Enable jetpack. Okay. Don't disable on me. I do not want to fall in this broken damn lava everybody screwed up. Still can't believe you guys put a pump in a damn nether. Alright. I'm back at the portal. So, did you say something about a primitive blast furnace? Are you making one of those? So we don't have to rely on IE for a blast furnace? Because that would be awesome. Cool. Glad to hear it. Alright. That in there. I'll just dump most of this crap off in here. We ain't gotta screw around and wait on me to dump off a bunch of crap. I just don't know yet what to do for materials to make it and the structure of it. I would say use terracotta or like some type of adobe brick, something like that if you want to be a little bit different. Adobe brick, you would just get clay and mix it with some water and grass. So I guess you'd have to have like a knife like Greg has in GT6, or use like a sword or something, where you can cut grass and get grass and then mix that with clay and water, and it'll make an adobe brick. Or you can do it like everybody else does and just use bricks and wet clay, or Greg in GT6 uses clay balls, clay bricks, and water. GT5U uses brick dust and clay dust and water and compresses it. Hi, Bob. Hi, Dan. Trying to think. Railcraft uses sand and bricks for theirs. And I'd guess you'd want to be a little bit different, so something clayish, so it's very primitive, but add your own take on it how you would. And then you can use the structure I came up with for the blast furnace that we had in the old GTC. I prefer you didn't make it as hollow as E did, because that still kind of annoyed the piss out of me that it was. Because the idea of a primitive blast furnace is that it's a airless chamber that can get up to hot enough heats. And he had holes everywhere in it. All right, so you ready to head off to the end now? Dude, I can just show you the structure. It's just a basic structure. Come out back. So basically the cobblestone is the clay bricks. And you do that. Your controller would go right here in the front. Yeah, just like that. And then it's up to you how high you want to make it. But usually you would go like this, and then this is the chimney on top of it. And again, it's all up to you on how tall you want to make it. But that's basically the structure right there that I came up with on GT6 for a blast furnace. And I think it looks kind of cool, because it's not a simple 3x3 by 4 or 3x3 by 3. I'll leave it there so you can. Much better than the IE or Railcraft blast furnace. Yeah, that's what I thought, because theirs is just boring. All right, let's go to the end. Boink. And once he gets here, we'll decide which way are we flying to. You want to just fly that direction? Did you put asteroids, or are we looking for it in regular islands? Okay. So do you want to go over to where we were, or just fly off in a random direction and hopefully we'll find another island? We probably should go, I don't know, maybe through the hole? Seems like there's a lot of shit over there. We may not find anything if we just fly off in a random direction. I don't know. I don't know how 112 end works. Did we have any more area over there that we hadn't already checked out? You can fly, but it's like 1,000 blocks. Yay. Well, as long as I have... Fuck it. We're on the jetpack. Alright, jetpack's on. Let's just go straight east. And we'll see what we can find. Let me land for just a second. My backpack is full. My Lapatron is about 3/4 of the way full. So I should be good. I should have brought my elytra or a hang glider for this. It'd be a lot cheaper on power. Shit, I'm up to like 200 and something. Better drop a bit. Dude, this is like just... Well, I don't have anywhere to land out here. Whoa, shit. What the fuck? Did I go too low? Son of a bitch. I hate flying. Did I mention this? Absolutely hate flying. I was looking at the corner of the screen. I swore it said I was like at 100 and something. Damn it. Are you going to be able to grab my crap? Not much there. Where is my elytra? There's my elytra. Yeah, I died like 400 blocks out there. Shit. Hopefully he's getting my crap for me. There ain't no way I'm going to be able to land on it. I could probably get out there with the elytra, but I have to land on a grave. That probably would never happen. Told you I hated jetpacks. Damn it, I should have put on hover mode. I thought I was up too high, so I let off the freaking gas and went down. Where are you going? You just flew right over my head. We should add co-elytra. What, so you can fly me around? Trying to say I'm that bad at flying, I need somebody to fly me around. It might be true. I am pretty bad at flying. Alright, so I need to put the elytra... Shit, I can't use my elytra because I can't put the elytra on my back. Allows you to put an elytra in bobbles. Now that we need. Because I can't put an elytra in my bobble slot. And I can't put my jetpack in my bobble slot. If you get the mod, I'll add it. Alright, I'm bringing up F3. Let's see. Alright, so it's that middle number. Alright, let's go. It changes more accurately than the map. So I can stay at about 70 or 80 if I just stare at that. And then I shouldn't die. Well, getting below 70 there. Hey, there's where I died. I still should have turned on hover mode. Fucking forgot. And I don't know what key it is to do it. Alright, a little too high. There isn't a ceiling in here, right? Did I just fly to the fucking top? I probably wouldn't be able to see any islands, though. If I did. Oh yeah, the jetpack doesn't go that far up, does it? Okay, I see something over... Is that you? Shit, I'm falling again. Trins fell out of the world. How the hell did Trins fall out of the world? Do I gotta try to recover your shit now? Hey, I see something. Trying to use an elytra. Well, do you have a backup jetpack? I don't know if I trust myself way over there. Holy fuck. This island is way up there, I think. Okay, wait a minute. I think my... Oh, yeah. My thing got screwed up. I'm gonna have some pissed off Endermen at me when I land. Oh, yeah. Hey, there's your horse. Found them. So now I gotta get your shit for you, right? Don't touch me, you asshole. Look here. We're gonna fight. And I'm gonna win. Shut up, Junior. You had a lot of shit. Great. I don't have a lot of room to hold a lot of shit. Can you make an extra jetpack? Shut up, Junior. Buddy ass for none of your shit. You might have to do this for me, fucker. He fell out of the damn world in the end. I do not think I'm going to be able to get his grave. You know how absolutely terrible I am at this. Alright, olivine ore. Oh yeah. Looks good. 2 dusts in there. Now, did you change this? Oh, you... What about for emerald? Emerald. Explosion compressor. Extractor. Are you going to take out the... Because the implosion compressor has the recipe to make emeralds from emerald dust, but the compressor still has it. Are you going to take those recipes out? Alright, let's see if I can do this. Where the... I think it's right there. How the hell do I turn on hover mode? Control space to fly, grave to switch between fly modes. So that would be... That's not telling me it's doing shit. Sure? Or do I have to be in the air to do that? To quick change the hover mode while it is pressed is left menu. Okay. Ah, there we go. Space plus M. Not for me, it's space plus grave for me. Because I changed it. Man, hover mode, you come down awful fast. Let's see if I can get your stuff. A bat just spawned out of your grave. 2 bats just spawned out of your grave. He's got bats in his belfry, Junior. As they're spawning out of his grave. Now, just how full was your inventory? Am I going to lose anything if I break this? Like 3/4-ish. Well, I should be able to handle that then. Mine isn't 3/4 of the way. A quarter, well, mine's really close to 1/4 of the way full. Well, let's see. Shit. Get out of here, you skeleton bastard. There, fuck you. I got most of it. I'm missing wood, a bow. Let's see. I got your armor. You don't need a fucking hemp seed, damn it. You don't need sugar cane. You don't need 2 wooden planks. You don't need the oak wood. Alright, I got everything but your renewable resources. I'm heading back home. I swear you fly a lot slower in hover mode. I know you go slower up and down, but do you go slower front and back too? I need to make some cheaty pants so I can fly faster. Yes, I know I'm full of shit. Shut up, Trins. I'm full of shit because I'm full of your shit. It's your fault I'm full of shit this time. Nobody can hear you. Shut up and go to bed. He's making a fucking bridge. Holy shit, man. You know how far you gotta go for a bridge? Get your ass over to the island. I'm coming. I got your shit. Alright. Come up here where we're away from the edge. By the way, did you happen to find my magnet anywhere? Because I still don't know where my magnet went. Why did you have a broken sword on you? Iron sword on you. Here, you can have that too. I know that's yours. You can have half of them. There's your fireworks. Have the coal and the arrows. And this is your rock cutter. I think that's it. I think. If you want your hemp seeds and shit, it's back on the little death island. You seriously he brought a box full of cobblestone. You gonna build us a runway? Alright, I'm going back over so I can finish getting stuff. Look at him fly right past me. Probably should go up a little bit higher. A little bit low. start putting freaking teleporters out here. Bring teleporters and MFEs. So we can jump from one island to another. Okay, that's where Trins died. We're almost there. Should be right over there. Yep, there it is. Now, if you're going to take out those recipes, are you going to go full mean ass like Greg did at one point and took even making diamonds out of coal and put it in there so you can't even make diamonds without an implosion compressor? Maybe. Alright, let's see what we get out of the sodalite. Does sodalite drop aluminum or... Oh, there's the answer. It most definitely does. I wasn't thinking of it till you mentioned it. Now, don't be blaming it on me, damn it. I can get in enough trouble on my own. Alright, so sodalite, we get 12 and 3 aluminum. 12 in a macerator, and only 2 in a crusher. They do terrible. Electrolyzer, aluminum, silicon, chlorine, sodium. He needs to fix that recipe as well. Can be used for blue dye. Looks good. So far, so good. Alright, tungstate. We should get... Oh, we get this as a full block. I think that's the way it was, too. Alright, industrial grinder. You get 2 tungsten. You get 3 small iron and 3 manganese. That needs to be fixed too. So this you get it right out of the grinder. Huh, okay. I think that's it, right? Sodalite. Oh, wait a minute. There's also sheldonite too. If I can find it. Right? Well, let's look around and see if we can find it. Is it lower than anything else or basic island level? All the same height, okay? That's tungstate. More sodalite. More tungstate. Let's look this up real quick. See what color it is. Okay, so this is the one that's going to be really hard to spot too, because it's like yellowish, orangish color. Go up a little bit here. Might be a little bit easier to find from above. Man, you're right. This shit is fucking rare. I like it. I approve. I'm not complaining. It's fucking iridium. It should be rare. Motherfucker, are you harping on my ass? Look here. Don't smacking me in the ass. I'm not into that kinky shit. Off my ass, fucker. We might have to go digging through here to find one. 'Cause I ain't seeing shit. Oh, there's some of the helium stuff. More olivine. Come look down below. Can't go too low or I'm gonna fall into the void. I ain't seeing jack shit down here. Found some? Alright, hold on, I'm coming up. I can't see you on my map, so you're gonna have to tell me where you're at. Give me some coordinates. $11.84, $2.94. $11.84. That's this way. And you're way the fuck over that way. Because you said positive, right? It's at the bottom. Okay. Dug a hole? Okay. Okay, you're over this way a little bit more. I think the end or spread looks really good. The nether might be a little bit close. But the end looks really good. Not too dense. They're not right on top of each other. I think it looks good. Alright, now you're on my map. How's my power doing? Oh, I ain't even fucking touched it. What'd you do? A hole straight down? Oh, straight up. Oh yeah, that's super hard to see. That makes it even better. Is that the only one? Oh, nope, there's another one. Alright, is there a block underneath this one? Okay. Let me close that hole for a second. Alright, this drops as a block. Good. And we get 2 platinum dust, 1 nickel dust, and 2 iridium nuggets. Are you adding the mercury recipes to the industrial grinder? And are you adding a chemical reactor to be able to do the sodium persulfite recipes? Because I do believe you can do mercury with sheldonite and get a little bit more iridium. I think it is. I'd have to look it up to be sure. Oh, okay. There was also calcite and pyrite. You could do it, I think. You could do calcite. Was calcite in there with iron, or was that in the blast furnace only? I don't remember. I know there was mercury and sodium persulfite and water in the grinder. And I know E has the pyrite in the blast furnace, so might not need that one. Okay. Should be able to grab that one. I don't think I can grab that one. You got your magnet. Turn your magnet on. There we go. Alright. Let's get the fuck out of here. Now, did you add any gases, fluids, anything to the end, or is it just these 4 ores? Okay, cool. Alright, so let's leave a... Let's see, new GT... You realize this is GTCE, right? The way you named it. Works for me. GTCEX. I'll call it GTCE because to me the other one isn't CE, so it ain't GT either. Fucking Archtech, so fuck them. I may not count for anything, but I'm revoking their fucking abbreviation privileges. At least as far as I'm concerned. Trins, maybe make the veins bigger because you can just go into the ocean and get platinum. Well, it isn't really for the platinum that you're going for. It's the iridium. Sheldonite is not really for platinum. Sheldonite is more for iridium. He says he's adding a chemical reactor. Maybe I'll bring back the asteroids just for Trins to use. It's actually not necessary. It is a nice thing for nostalgia, but we only went like 1,000 blocks before we found another island, and it's pretty big. So, yeah. Let's see. Calcite is the blast furnace only thing I think he said. GTC or GT2 used calcium carbonate. That's the stuff I was thinking of. So Trins, maybe make the veins bigger. I already read that one. You're not reading jack shit. I wasn't, because nobody was talking. The hell is the end thing? I do believe that's where I need to go right there. That's why I took it out of the end. Well, it's always nice to have options, man. If you don't want to go deep diving, go to the end. For people that like to rush it, if they don't want to, deal with having to try to fuck around in the damn ocean, they can fuck around, make a jetpack, fly to the end. Options, man, options. Ain't it nice to give people options? Not make them live on a rail and do everything the same? It's all about exploring, right? Alright. Should I add an eye grinder recipe for platinum ore? In my opinion, you should add a industrial grinder recipe for everything. Because I will fucking use it for everything. I'm not into the whole being with inanimate objects and shit like that, but I'd marry that industrial grinder if I could. Love that fucking thing.
Hey, you guys hear me?
Yes.
Because I'm just going to be typing.
Okay.
I'm going to have to change my overworld platinum ore to be Sheldonite 2 or else the original. Because I have platinum ore with platinum dust, and then Trins has Sheldonite ore with Sheldonite dust that will give platinum dust, and that would give you, like, I was going to get the iridium destructively from the platinum, but then you could pull up with Sheldonite from it twice. So he doesn't have to do anything because next time I'm at my computer, I'm just going to, the platinum ore I add it, and then replace the recipes to have nickel in it.
Trin says he just gives platinum dust. By the way, dude, your mic at home versus the mic on, I think, your phone or whatever you're on now, your voice is completely different. I had no clue who you were. When you said, "Can you hear me?" I was like, "Yeah? Who the fuck are you?"
I should have ran.
You could have trolled me hard, dude. I had no fucking clue who you were.
I know Spiker said the same thing when I talked to him on my phone the other day. Trends, did you get all that?
Well, he said that Sheldonite ore gives platinum dust, not Sheldonite dust.
His ore, he doesn't have Sheldonite dust?
No, for some reason he's not doing Sheldonite or tungstate dust. He's doing it straight to platinum and tungsten, which I kind of don't understand, but I wasn't giving him a bunch of shit about it. But I've got the recipe on the screen right now. It's 2 platinum dust, 1 nickel, and 2 iridium nuggets.
Okay, I'll have to look at it when I'm at the computer just to make sure there's no weird line or anything. But that's why I just did like platinum or whatever, because it didn't seem like much of a use for Sheldonite if it was primarily going to be platinum. Because I thought GT2 had it where you got the iridium nugget from the platinum dust itself. Like GT2 didn't have Sheldonite dust.
I'd have to load it back up to look. I don't remember. Let's see what he just said. Actually, I just give platinum dust. Yeah, you sound different. You actually sound Western. One, it was that way in GT2, and I didn't want to bother. All right, well,
Yeah,
I
that works.
can. If
long
that's
as you
the way
can't
you're gonna leave
double
it.
down on iridium, it's all good.
Yeah, you can't double down on the iridium. I think the only way you'd get extra iridium would be if you did the mercury bath, and he could do the mercury bath, the same thing for your platinum ore too, if he wanted to, in the industrial grinder. Because that was something, I don't know, I think it's kind of cool this way. It's up to you guys, but I still think the nether is a little bit too dense. Did you see the nether ores?
No, when I tuned in, you were flying over the end, so I didn't see the nether.
Okay.
I know pyrite's supposed to be fucking buck wild. At least when I looked at original GT2, pyrite was supposed to be like, it was like you were drowning in the stuff.
Well, let me run in here and show you. To me, it just looks like maybe it's because I'm looking at a wall, like 3 or 4 different walls. They're big veins, so I think they need to be a little bit more spread out.
I wonder if I can look at YouTube while I talk on the phone. Oh yeah, I can. Hold on, let me fast forward on this one. Okay, we're going to the nether. Do you have to go a ways to get to New World Gen?
Just a little bit, not too far. Maybe I can get Trends to hack the clay recipe and give me back my damn aluminum.
You know that give it back. That was not a thing until later. So. Also, you want just the world to be shitting raw aluminum. You now have it coming just out of the end in sodalite. I'm swimming in it at my base. I don't even play it that much. You just want it coming out your ears.
That's the way it was in GT2 and 3, man. Once you got to the point that you could get aluminum, you had it from fucking everything. And I think Greg did it that way because of the fact that it was kind of the iron equivalent, and you needed so much fucking steel for everything else that it was like, here, use your iron to make steel, and I'll give you fuck tons of aluminum for everything else, but you actually had to blast furnace your aluminum. Okay, here you go. This is why I was saying that it was a little bit much for me, was because there's a sphalerite, there's a sphalerite, there's a sphalerite, there's a sphalerite. Fucking hell. Hold on. Guy's gonna be a dick. There's more sphalerite, more sphalerite. You know, look at all these patches I can see of sphalerite. And then Cinnabar's not too terrible. And like I said, the size of the sphalerite and the size of the pyrite, because there's two pyrites side by side, the size isn't bad. I think they're just a little too often. Cinnabar, I think, is fine, though.
Maybe we'll just load up GT2 and look or whatever.
Okay. But other than that, for World Gen, everything looks good. Everything's dropping what it's supposed to.
Looked good.
We actually have a use for all the ores when he adds them, and like, you know, platinum that doesn't do shit.
Yeah, well, you tested the like World Gen stuff. I didn't add a single recipe using it yet. There's no point to if World Gen stuff is broken, then there's no point to move forward. You got to start at square one.
And his blocks actually give me the block when I break it. Gotta give you shit somehow, damn it.
Hey, I hot patched that onto GitHub while it was running, so.
Oh, okay.
That's how dedicated I am.
I could never go the same way back that I come.
Oh, there's still metals? If you're supposed to be a new... Oh, no, you're back in Old World Gen.
Yeah, I'm back in Old World Gen now.
You saw the picture. It shouldn't look as fucking disgusting.
Yeah, but you didn't push a thing, so I can't look at that yet. But yeah, I seen the picture. It looks a lot nicer.
Yeah, that was... I was glad to do that. It looked really insane before.
Yes, it did. I agree.
Okay, they're about to start the show here, so I'll leave you guys to it, but I'll try to keep watching this episode.
Okay, I don't know how much longer we're going to be going. I think we're about done. Unless, because Trins originally said we were going to test the machines and stuff on the new server, so I don't know if he wants me to start making them and testing them, or if we're done for the day. To wait for him to tell me.
I guess it depends if you want to make like a lightning rod and stuff like that. Other than that, I see, like, to be honest, IC2 Classic so overpowered to me right now. I have no interest in adding more stuff to endgame at the moment until I kind of like figure out what I want to do. Because I had talked to Warlord, and I think he was right about like adding some sort of endgame power gen right now when you don't even need it is just kind of stupid and like just too straightforward of an endgame thing to do. So I'm kind of good on endgame stuff until I like feel creatively inclined, because just adding the stuff from old GTs, it's kind of like we don't even need tons of fucking extra power right now.
Well, what about the stuff for the fusion reactor?
What, the antimatter
yeah.
stuff? Yeah, that's, to me, it's like, what do you need what do you need more power for? If we're not even making nuclear reactors, you need something above that right now.
Oh, I always need things above that.
It also depends on if Trin wants to do the bigger fusion. I know he hasn't. I only brought it up to him today, but I know that's something people request of me, is like a hard fusion thing. So if he does that, that's like a more end game thing to do or whatever. Because at the moment right now, I would probably just do it like GT1 and be like X power out of the thing for making helium, and that's kind of it, like some power. But
let's see. So really the only machines I need are chemical reactor, assembly machine, and distillation tower, I think. Well, he's doing a chemical reactor.
and
He's
I'm
doing a
doing an
circuit
assembler too.
assembler, but he's not doing an assembly machine. So depending on if you want to take like the idea we had from GT5 BDE and make like an assembly machine for making machine casings and stuff like that, which Greg did have a way of doing it. I think one of the ways he did it was a little weird. It kind of changed through versions because there was this machine part that you could make that actually made you could put you could make a machine part and put that with like I think it was 6 plates instead of 8 plates in like GT2 or 3, but then in GT4 it didn't save you anything. It still took you like 8 plates. I'd have to look it up to be sure. But something like that would be kind of cool because the reason why you did it, which I don't know if you're going to need because I don't know if you're going to have harder machine casings other than there's the advanced ones and the highly advanced ones. Maybe you could do it for the highly advanced. But it was basically so you would spend less chrome and titanium for the highly advanced, things like that. So I don't know if you're really going to need the assembly machine or just his circuit
And if I don't
assembler.
want to add those recipe, like I want to make it primarily for like circuits and smaller stuff, but you could just like add recipes in. I don't want like unless he's gonna make something that's like 4 to 6 input slots, I would really be against making another assembler that's just 2 or 3 input slots for other stuff when he can just like add recipes that he wants that I don't want to add into it or something.
Yeah, I agree. If he's going to make it, it needs to be like, if he made like a 4 slot, it could be almost like a crafting table type thing because you could make pistons with 4 slot because you got wood, iron, redstone, and cobblestone. So we made a 4 slot one. You could make pistons, sticky pistons, machine blocks, advanced machine blocks, highly advanced machine blocks, anything that had 4 or less. If you wanted to add that many fucking recipes to it, it would be a way for you to automate some of the more simpler recipes in your factory. But I don't know
If
if he
I can
wants to
do
do
it,
that.
I will do an auto crafter too. Though take like a lot of that stuff
Hmm.
out of that. I would say for assembler, keep it focused on like IC2 GregTech stuff. Um, not like vanilla or things like that because there'll just be a lot of overlap with any sort of auto crafting.
What about a sort of rolling machine? Is it worth it? It really depends on. I don't think so. You've already got your roller here and the extruder, and then you have that other one that has the plates. I wouldn't think you'd need another one.
Wasn't the original rolling machine just kind of like a railcraft compat deal?
Um, yeah, and that was in GT4, I think. I mean, like the
The only
rail 9x9 railcraft. Uh, there was a 9 by
that
9
one
one in railcraft.
or 3 by 3.
There was a 3x3
That
one.
that one is the only thing I can think of GregTech that I saw on that on GT2 was those coils, those like coil items, the circular rings.
Yeah. And there's no reason to make them because you can't upgrade a blast furnace. That's all those were used for.
No, you used some of the constant rings to make the alloy smelter in the GT2, I think.
Yeah, but you didn't need it for the other ones. And he's just got 4 Constantine ingots, makes a Constantine ring. So he doesn't need the Canthal, he doesn't need the Nichrome. The only ones he needs is the Constantine one, and he just has a crafting machine recipe for it, or a crafting grid for that.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, since it's not used to make the blast furnace and not needed to upgrade the blast furnace. So
I
I
mean,
don't
he could
really
use
see
it to change the recipe of the blast furnace. I just don't like that like upgradable thing. If the blast furnace was like a powerhouse and it was like, but I think that it's like not that amazing. Like it's not like you use it because it's part of the progression, but I'm not like, oh, like I like using the centrifuge, or the blast furnace just kind of like exists. So the idea of like gating it further, I'm just kind of like, and if you made that thing, by all means make it faster if you want to put the energy in, but you don't like need it to unlock other shit.
See, I always liked the gating of the tungsten and chrome and titanium and shit like that. So when you built your
But it's
basic
so
one,
recursive, one to the next to the next to the next. You're frog leaping up, and I didn't like that with GregTech Crucibles either, or like GregTech 6 Crucible.
really, see, I like that because it gives you small goals that you unlock the next thing
But
of stuff.
it completely funnels it so everyone has the exact same experience. Like the reason I want to bring more hot ingots back is because that is like a better gate. Like your first iridium hot ingot, you might like not have automation set up, but then it's up to the player to make it easier for them or not. It's less of a like everybody is going to reach these arbitrary gates and they're going to all face them and have to deal with them the exact same way and stuff. It's like
All right, hold on a minute. Good evening, crazy woman.
crazy.
Okay, I got that out. The other guy talking is E, even though he doesn't sound like E. He sounds
I'm
fucking
at
funny.
work. So you get my broadcaster voice.
Of course, one problem with GT2 blast furnace heat system is it makes mod pack stuff harder because if you set it too high, it will be uncraftable. Well, that is one issue that GT2 through 5 really had, was that anybody that used tungsten, which the only one I can think of is oh fuck. I normally use it. It's the one that has that rack system that I suggested to you for storage, something similar to. Oh, my brain's stuck. Anyways, they use tungsten as one of their main machine ores. So it kind of breaks compatibility with it. But see, that's where I think it's nice to have the heating system, because tungsten should not be available to you as easily as steel. Steel is pretty simple to make compared to the amount of power and heat it takes to make tungsten. That's why I like the fact that you got to put more work into your blast furnace and make it better and able to handle those really high heats to be able to smelt tungsten. And then you can gate things behind tungsten that really aren't gated otherwise, because then tungsten is just as easy as steel or anything else. You go get it, you throw in the blast furnace, you got it, it's done.
Yeah, but
You know,
adding steps to stuff doesn't mean it's going to be more fun for everyone.
I'm not going for fun. I'm going for progressing,
Well,
and
there's your answer.
I don't give a fuck about fun.
See, all I give a fuck about is, and then, like, is this total bullshit or not?
See, I'm the opposite. I don't go for fun. I go for what makes logical sense, what is interesting, what is, what is going to make me have to progress, my next little challenge to overcome. When you played like GT2 through 4, you pretty much were upgrading your blast furnace the whole time. You started with building it, then you upgraded it, then you upgraded it again, then you upgraded it again. Every step you were working on that blast furnace and upgrading it more and more.
Yeah, but you'll still have that. What I'm working on is just not gating it. It's just moving it from being painfully slow to being like a normal speed, like a fast speed.
Yeah, but that's only going to work if you take out the fucking efficiency bullshit.
Yeah, I will.
Because that's bullshit.
That is bullshit.
That this blast furnace can make iridium in one tick.
Yeah. The irony too is that I wouldn't have done that if Spiger didn't spam it, but because he did, now I'm like, oh yeah, I'm fucking with these for sure because you threw them in my fucking face so much.
He said that he had to test it and make sure that you did it correctly so it would work, that you could have one tick machines.
Well,
And
I
that
passed.
and
Now
that
I'm
you
coming
passed and you
for
did a
your
good
efficiency
job.
upgrades.
Good, because I hate those things.
No, I don't like that either.
Are you doing his weird overclockers too? The quantum overclockers? Did I read your
Just
above
anything. Oh,
image?
the ones I really want to annihilate are those ones that make it like run on less power or whatever. That's the dumbest shit I've ever.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I get it in like a regular macerate or whatever, but like I mean, there's an easy and a hard way to do this. I could go ham and write a bunch of code and like make them so they work, but like slow the machine down to a crawl. Or Spiger's system already allows me to stipulate like I don't want these upgrades to be used, so I could just make it so they don't do anything.
Hmm.
Which is what I might do in the meantime till I fix it to be more like no fuck you for no yeah you can use this upgrade but your life's only going to be worse than it was before.
Okay. I'm kind of conflicted about overriding the blast furnace, because one hand the progression does make sense, but at the same time I don't want to do ideas E already rejected. Well,
Thank you, trans.
I will tell you, it's just like I tell E, it's your mod, you do what you want. I will make suggestions. I will bitch about things that I think should be the way I'm used to them or the way I like them. But in the end, it's your mod and you got to do what you got to do to make you happy. There are a lot of things in GTC that I think are way too fucking easy, but it ain't my mod. I'm just the tester. I'm just here for making suggestions.
Well, it's also hard to design something that is the perfect mod for every single person, especially something like GregTech, where everybody in their own head has their own view of what makes GregTech what and what version that is and what is like
Oh
the
yeah.
best version. So it's kind of like at a certain point, I kind of just have to like turn that shit off.
Oh yeah, you everybody has their own idea of what GregTech is, what GregTech should be, and at what level of difficulty the perfect GregTech was. You know, you can kind of judge your GregTech players by, you know, what one they gravitate towards. You know, the people that like GT2, you know, are the more easier ones. The ones that like GT4 like it a little more hard and rough. If they like GT5 over New Horizons style, then they want it a little harder than GT4, but not fucking kicking you in the dick like New Horizons does. And then GT6 is a whole new level of pissing you off. Because it pisses most GT players off because it's too different from what they're used to.
Yeah, to most people, 5 is kind of like the holy grail of tech.
Yeah, well, I don't know, because there's a whole lot of people that still think GT2 or GT4 was the best.
I hear 4 more than 2, just because 4 was so close to 5 in terms of like content and stuff to use and make without being like
Well,
a million fucking pages of hatches and shit like that.
I don't think you hear as much about GT2 anymore because Tech Reborn kind of filled that niche.
Yeah.
Where you used to hear GT2 a lot more. But since they've finally gotten Tech Reborn to a playable version that's not all fucked up like it was in 1.7.10, more of the people that used to play GT2 and loved GT2 have gone there and they're happy. Which is the only problem I'm worried about with this version is that Trinstar doing GT expansion on a GT2 level is kind of going to be competing with Tech Reborn. So I'm hoping he's going to add a little more of like GT4 content in, so it's not a straight competition with Tech Reborn stuff. Like if he adds the thermal boiler and the steam turbine that went with it. It's kind of the exact opposite of GT5 and GT6, where you didn't make a steam turbine until you were almost at end game. Steam was not
Yeah,
your
I
beginning,
think
it
you
was
should
your
make.
end.
I think you should borrow from different ones too, like I'm trying to do with.
Oh God, please don't start doing steam machines.
No, there's gonna me and Trins can't do steam because we don't have fluid pipes in our mods, and I don't know how Trins feels, but I feel pretty strongly that I can't add steam mechanics and say, oh, and by the way, install Buildcraft for this shit to work at all.
I agree with you.
So that's why I've just skipped steam.
And if you do steam machine, the only thing with steam machines is they're so shit in every GT version that nobody other than 6 is the only version that I feel did it right. Because
Well, and 6 is the opposite.
because it didn't fuck up the recipes for the machines. You actually made the machine and just powered it with steam. Where in every other version you got a shit version of the machine that ran on Steam, so everybody just rushed through them to get to electricity so they could never touch the Steam shit again. Where every time I've done GT6, I have ran Steam machines forever because they're the most efficient way to do it.
Yeah.
You didn't have to worry about converting your steam to RU and then converting it to electricity and then converting it back to fucking RU again. It was just the easiest way to do it, and I loved it. And I could run a crusher and still get, 2 ores out of it, or 2 crushed out of every ore, rather than, well, we're going to give you one crushed and a really low chance of a byproduct, or you're just going to get one crushed.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you're going to do steam, at least make it something that's enjoyable, that's not just a hurdle. That's the one thing I'll say is, fuck, there is no version of Greg's Steam that I enjoy other than GT6. From 2 to 5, I literally bypass it as much as possible because it just blows. Now, I'm not saying you need to go full on GT6 where the fucking boilers will overpressure and blow up and, you know, all that crap. You can still do the single block boiler that'll automatically shoot the pressure out so it's not blowing up on you unless it runs out of water. That's perfectly fine, but you know, having, you know, something that'll convert the steam into power for the machine, or so you're still making the machine or something. I don't even know how I do it, but I wouldn't do it how it is in GT2 through 5.
No.
All right,
Well,
he
I'll
said
give Trent
something
time to
else.
mess around because I first copied all the GT1 stuff and then only recently in the last few updates to like do my own thing.
Okay, he said, yeah, it's only something I would do if IC2 Classic added fluid pipes or I figured out pipes. Did Crazy update the pack yet? Fuck no, she still ain't feeding me. I'm having to eat cans full of sawdust.
All right, they're about to do this show, so I gotta go for real this time.
All right, have a good one.
I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Yep. All right, so do you want to work on machines tonight, or do you want to save them for the new server? Okay. And please, please get E to nerf these motherfuckers so we have a reason to come up with better power. I don't care how. The way I would nerf them, honestly, is one per chunk. If you put another one per chunk, this is how Greg did his lightning rod in GT6. The more of these you had in a chunk, the less useful they were. It would literally just split the power output between the two of them. So if you had two lightning rods in the same, I think his was even bigger than a chunk. But yeah, if you had like two of these in a chunk and it was supposed to put out 32, you get 16 from each one. Because this is just utter bullshit. Because we have so many power options that you guys could be making. You know, the fact that we have these is keeping him from adding that antimatter collider thing for the fusion reactor, which I think is an absolutely awesome idea. And it's something nobody else has done. And he doesn't give a shit to add it just because fuck, these things are too easy to do. And I do the same thing with the ocean generator. That if you have one ocean generator in a chunk, and I would lock the fucking ocean generator that it had to be in a fucking ocean biome. Good, please do. And please get with E about the distillation tower. I want a distillation tower so bad. But he's dragging his feet, I probably for this same reason. I've been putting off using that oil with Buildcraft stuff just because I want to do it with GT stuff, and it's not like I need it. I got more power than I know what to do with. But that's because Spiger set up this shit out here. Also, I was thinking of doing the GT2 Fusion Reactor 2 after E brought it up. It's not a bad idea. I'm not against it. I would say do something different than what he does recipe-wise. That way you have a reason to make, unless you're going to, if your mod is installed, you have to make the bigger one, that this wouldn't work. Like if you hacked his fucking computer, that it would be part of yours. You'd need to have some different kind of recipe where you could have like the tritium and deuterium for making power and stuff like that, because that would give you a different reason. I was going to override the recipes. Well, see, what you could do that I wouldn't think would be too bad of an idea is change it from a fusion reactor to a like name it a hadron collider, whatever. How the fuck ever they say that. Or change the name of hack his name into that, and yours be a fusion reactor. Since his, a particle accelerator, because that's technically what his is, right? Instead of a fusion reactor where you're not heating up the two things and melding them together into a new I don't know. You're too high a science for my dumbass. I'm not that smart a fucker. I don't even know if a fusion reactor is any different than a particle accelerator. But the fact that his doesn't give power and yours would for the great big fucker, it's a decent idea. I've literally never made it though. That's the one thing that I would suggest is if you make a fusion reactor, you have to have something come after it. Because to me, that was always the end game goal of GT, was make a fusion reactor. And by the time I got close to it, something always came up and I just went, nah, fuck it, I'll do it next time. Because there was nothing after it. There was nothing I could make only in it, or that I needed it to power, or whatever, that I just didn't ever give a fuck to make it. Actually, I think it was going to be the other way around, as E wants to make his fusion reactor. Last time he talked about it, to me at least, he said that fusion reactor was never going to give power, that his antimatter thing was going to do the power. That you would do those recipes to make the antimatter in the ring outside of it, and then that is where you would get the power from. He was going to make it generate EU. Well, then I missed that part. I still think my miner idea is awesome, and that people that don't like to mine would enjoy it. E thinks I'm nuts. Maybe I should do the fusion reactor from GT4. Ain't that the same one from GT2 damn near? If you're doing any, I would do the one from GT4. I do believe GT2, 3, and 4 fusion reactor are just about the exact same thing. Might have a few different recipes and might be a little bit different built structure-wise, but I do believe they're just about the same. And I would go one step further if I was you, because Spiger already nerfed the HV solar panels to where they have to have plasma. I would make them take something extra. You could do the same thing with your solar panels too. The advanced solar panel, you could actually make like the solarium or whatever that shit is. You could actually use those where that had to be made in something more difficult, since those things put out ass tons of fucking power. But that's up to you. I don't know if you want to gate those or not, which we need to make those at some point, because we still haven't made any of your solar panel stuff. I don't know if you have, but I haven't. The ultimate hybrid solar panels already require plasma. Oh, okay. Well, remind me, and one of these days we'll get on and make a whole bunch of those if you haven't already tested them. And we'll put them over here and test them out and see how they work, because I haven't touched any of the solar panel mod. Okay. I didn't even make these things. Those are Spiger's doing. All right. So with that, we're out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed the testing and the conversing about stuff. Hopefully sometime next week we'll get on here and we'll do some more testing with the solar panel stuff. I don't know when we're changing over to the newer server. I definitely don't want to change over until the power generation shit gets changed, and until E gets this fluid stuff that he's doing now with a way to use it all wrapped up, which I think he's planning on doing Monday, if I remember correctly. Making sure that everything that we're going to do, like also Trins' primitive blast furnace, we probably ought to wait on that as well. Because right now, the way we're talking about doing the early game of that server, we'd be relied on IE for making our steel. And if he makes a primitive blast furnace, then we wouldn't have to have IE for steel. So, yeah. So, have a good one. Take it easy. See you guys later. And don't forget, GT6 testing will be probably Monday, not today, tomorrow, whatever the hell day it is for you right now. Sunday. So I'm going to stream probably GT6 in the morning around noonish. Have a good one.